Erwin po from anong ganap. Okay.
Hello.
Welcome back sa press con ng BMX.
Yes, finally.
It's been a while, okay. So, Nico, konting kwento naman about your role dito sa Hayaw.
Yeah, thank you for the question. And it's great to be back here for press cons dito sa Viva. My role is Neil. Tapos, it's a home contractor. My wife, girlfriend. Girlfriend ko si Stephanie Raz. Tapos, Apple is a client of mine. So that's how I met Apple sa movie. And then, yun. Medyo bored ako sa relationship ko with Steph. So when I meet Apple, she brings a whole new excitement to my life. And I think that's what is part of the problem kasi nabaliw ako sa kanya. And she's a bit of a tease, no? So ako, medyo manipulative. Ayoko ng rejection. So I think that's the driving force behind Neil is he doesn't like rejection. And that's what makes him do things that he regrets in the end. Tapos, nice guy siya, charming. Siyempre, he's a contractor, so he needs to be nice to everybody and a good talker to get projects. So, mabait siya, I think, in front of people, pero behind the scenes, he's a bit, aggressive. Yeah.
And second question, Nico, ulit. So, ilang plus namin narinig yung you're not my type doon sa mga lines. So, totoong buhay ba may nagsabi mo ba sa'yo na you're not my type? Paano mo in-handle yun?
Well, I'm not everyone's type. Ayoko sabihin na I've never heard that. I've never heard you're not my type, but I'm sure I'm not some people's type. So, okay ako dyan. Hindi ko narinig exactly those words, pero I think I'm not everybody's type. Yeah.
And kay Direct Topoli, so kilala po kayo sa mga horror movies, mga iconic, di ba? So anong kaibahan po dito nung pumasok po kayo sa BMX films?
Actually, malaking nalato sa akin parang challenge nung tinawagan ako ng Viva. So, lahat naman ng genre gusto ko talaga matanggap kasi I want to hone in every genre, like especially erotica. Iba sa akin to eh. So ngayon natututunan ko na yan, I'm really happy about it.
Thank you po. Best of luck po sa movie.
Salamat. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sir Erwin. Maraming salamat po. Iba, ano kayang feeling nung hindi ka nasasabihin ng gano'n? No? You're not my type.
You're not my type.
Oo, parang lagi sa akin sasabi.
Narinig mo yan?
lagi pare. Charot lang. Next question po natin, manggagaling po kay Tito Jojo Cabinete of PET.
Ay, Nico.
Hi, Jojo.
Ayun.
Basta.
Mabuti. Yung tanong ng lahat dito, kamusta ka na ngayon? Ito yung first press con mo after the controversy. Anong pakiramdam?
Which controversy?
Kung ano yung nasa isip?
Ano sinasabi mo? Wala akong alam dyan. Yeah, this is the first time I think I've been in front of the media since the controversy na sinasabi mo. I was expecting na baka may questions about that today. I prepared myself mentally when I woke up. And I looked at myself in the mirror, baka may questions about that. But okay lang, it's been great. Tuloy ang laban. The show must go on. Things happen. That happened. Pero that doesn't mean I'm stopping or giving up. Again, it was an unfortunate circumstance, to say the least. Pero it feels great to be in front of the press again and doing press cons again for Viva.
But in all fairness, ikaw yung may pinakamagandang feedback tungkol sa interview sa ni Boy Abunda.
Yes, I interviewed. Thank you, Jojo. Yeah, nag-interview ako kay Boy Abunda, and he's really a great interviewer. So parang I felt like it was a safe place for me to talk about the scandal. I have to say it. To talk about the scandal, that I was able to explain it, just to explain what exactly happened. Walang sugarcoating, walang beating around the bush. Diretso ako sa point eh. Kasi, para sabihin ng totoo, I don't want to spend the whole press con talking about this kasi yung focus natin is the film. But, the law was broken, na-videohan ako sa moment yan without my knowledge. So I just wanted to explain it in a very factual way. And being someone that didn't do anything wrong, I felt like I was able to explain that message kay Boy Abunda ng maayos.
Okay, thank you. Going back to the movie, ano yung pagkakaintindi mo sa title na Hayok? Tapos, sino dito sa movie yung Hayok?
Sino ba direct?
Parang si Apple.
Parang, when we were starting, dinefine namin kung ano yung hayok kasi parang nag-border rin siya sa nymphomaniac eh. So, pinag-usapan namin, hayok is parang more on ravenous, mas masiba, parang gano'n. So, dito, yung si Apple, hindi siya yung hayok, pero ano siya, picky siya. Hindi siya, hayok I think is not, parang namimili pa rin siya ng partner. So, ba't lang siya, she's really into sex, ganyan. And then, eventually, nagkaroon ng twist in the end.
Direct, ikaw rin ang sumulat ng story.
Hindi ko. Si Eric Castro.
Kamusta naman po yung, kayo po yung pumili ng mga artista?
Hindi naman, but si Boss Vic, pero I'm really fortunate na magagaling itong mga actors. Especially si Nico na tinutulungan niya ako sa mga positions. ano maganda. And then si Apple also is very, really good sa acting.
Thank you, Direk. Thank you, Nico.
Thank you, Jojo.
Salamat po, Tito Jo. Thank you very much.
Okay lang, wala na raw magtatanong kung saan.
Wala na.
Salamat po. Alright, tuloy po tayo from LSFM, Sir John Fontanilla.
And congratulations, Direk Nico. Nico, my question is, ikaw ba nangangarap ka din makatawid ng mainstream? Like yung ibang mga sexy actors na nag-start din sa pagpapasexy and then later on, kinilalang actor.
I view it differently kasi I don't view it as something that I have to, I have to jump to mainstream. I view myself as an actor. Kaya, when people ask, or say na Viva Max actor ako, sinasabi ko ng actor ako. Kasi ginagawa kong Viva Max films. Pero I also do mainstream, I also do films outside of the Philippines. So parang, I just want to be in the craft of acting. I'm not picky sa, gusto ko mag-mainstream, I'm not gonna do VMX anymore. This is a genre of film. It's like you said, erotica. So for me, I don't really, I'm not super picky. Basta maganda yung kwento, magaling yung director, maganda yung storytelling. Those are the important things to me. Meron akong mainstream project this month, actually until July, we're shooting. Hindi ko pwedeng sabihin yung title, but it's a really big project and I'm really blessed to be a part of it. And it's mainstream talaga. So with that being said, yeah, gusto ko mag-crossover sa mainstream, and I want to do more mainstream projects. Pero I don't close my doors to these types of projects kasi if I like the role and I like the story and I like the director, bakit hindi? Kasi I don't understand yung mga artists that limit themselves. We're actors eh. We're supposed to be able to do all types of different roles. When I wanted to be an actor in the beginning, when I was 19 years old, that's yung goal ko, is to do a bunch of different roles. If it's a BL series, okay lang. Because that's a different type of genre, different type of role. Erotica, mainstream. So those are all different categories that I would like to be a part of still. And I think parang siguro a stigma dito sa Pinas na, okay, if you do mainstream, hindi pwede ka na mag-bold. They're different different genres. So I want to be a part of all the genres. I'm not closing my doors. Work is working.
Yes, thank you. Pero if ever, may mga dream actors ka ba na gusto mo pa kong makawork?
Dream actors. I think I'm a big fan of John Arcilla. And luckily enough, I'm working with him right now sa mainstream project that we're doing. So I'm able to see his process as an actor and how he attacks the script, how he analyzes the character. So it's very inspirational. Tapos, sino pa? John Arcilla talaga is, siya yung idol ko from before pa. Just because I really love his preparation and how much work he puts into every character he does. Tapos, siguro sa mga babae, Bea Alonzo. Yeah, I really like Bea's acting. My potential project coming up where I might be able to work with Bea. So, sana tuloy yan. Because I really like her and her acting.
Sa movie naman, ikaw ba nakaka-relate kay Bea like doon sa role mo sa Hayok? And may instances na ba na yun, may mga babae na gusto mo talaga pero ayaw ka and ano yung ginawa mo?
Your first question, can I relate kay Neil? Medyo, pero not 100%. Kasi, well, the word hayok, I had to look it up kasi medyo malalim yung word na yan eh. It's a certain type of hunger. Diba? Yung parang hunger, and it can be used in the sense of libok or even other contexts eh. Pero dito, I think it's in that context. And I think definitely si Neil has that eh. Meron siyang hunger of some sort towards Apple. And the fact that he keeps getting rejected over and over almost makes him more hungry, diba? So, I can relate in real life kasi syempre, bilang lalaki, gusto namin ng challenge sa babae. Right? Pag walang challenge, parang wala lang. It's a very primal thing actually for men. They need a challenge to get a woman. That's parang part of the process and part of the fun in it all. So, I think I have, I've experienced that, parang, okay, I'm gonna have to put my work in to get this girl. But never to the point of of Neil in this film. Di ako umabot dyan. Kasi at the end of the day, if ayaw niya ako, ayaw ko siya. Good on. Thank you so much.